Ever since you came to the world, you've just had a way with people.
Oh my, here's the swirly thing.
Even before you could talk, you got your way. I don't know where all the time went.
Wave hi, Kelly. Say hi. Wave.
It just seems like yesterday you were a 6-year-old girl filled with joy and energy, and now you are a 23-year-old beautiful woman still filled with boundless joy and energy. And I don't know where the time went.
Isaac. Before I met you, I had made a list of all the different qualities I thought that I wanted in a husband. I broke the list into 2 parts, must-haves and would love, but not the main point. I prayed over the list, but I had doubts that this kind of man even existed. Fast forward through many seasons and came the day that I met you. We spoke 2 words, and I'm pretty sure you didn't even look at me twice. While our story didn't start with instant fireworks, it didn't take long for me to realize that you embodied every characteristic that I put on both lists. While being with you, you have always made me feel seen, heard, empowered, cherished, and beautiful. I live for the moments that I catch you staring at me out of the corner of your eye and smiling, or when you slyly wink at me from across the room, or the notes that you leave around the house for me just to remind me that I am loved. I live for your countless prayers, the nights that you've stayed up with me because of my running thoughts, how you run on the side closest to the street to protect me, and how you hug me just as tight on the bad days as you do the good ones. Even after you got me, you never stopped pursuing me, and for that, I feel like the luckiest woman in the world to be standing before you today.
I was probably about a sophomore in high school when I first started praying for you. And even as a little teenage boy, I looked forward to my wedding day when I could stand up in front of all my friends and family and talk about how proudly I had been praying for you all those years, even before I met you. And today, on our wedding altar, I thank God that He did not answer those prayers back then. Instead, He waited patiently for my faith to deepen and my prayers to change. It's crazy how completely you embody every single one of my prayers for you. And God is so funny too, to even throw in the low husky voice, the soft skin, and the perfect 5'4" height that He knew I wanted but was too embarrassed to actually pray for.
I'm sure that this moment just feels so surreal because you guys been planning this wedding for so long, and there's so many things that went into just this one day. Kelly, you always dreamed about having a wedding in Hawaii, and here we are. And Isaac, I'm sure you've always dreamed of marrying someone from Issaquah. Dear Lord, thank you that you are the God who created us, created marriage. May this ceremony express the love and joy of your heart because you saw fit to bring Isaac and Kelly together and declared it is good.
When I proposed to you a few months ago, I read to you 1 John 4:12, which says that no one has seen God at any time, but if we love one another, God abides in us, and His love is perfected in us. And to me, you are the reason I believe this verse to be true. And so, Kelly, I promise to love you until I die. I promise to cherish you even when I'm tired and it's past my bedtime, and you're still revving to go. I promise to put your needs first above all others and to allow you enough time to spend with God and your family and your friends. You make me feel so special that I get to be the one and only guy that marries you.
It's my pleasure to introduce you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Isaac and Kellie Fong.
It's crazy because before I met you, the only word on my list that I had underlined and bolded was the word laughter. I wanted my relationship to be marked by laughter and joy, and that's why it's crazy that the name Isaac means he who laughs. It's almost as if God was underlining and bolding your name to let me know that you were the one I was looking for.
Woke up at 100%, looking like a 10 out of 10. I'm still feeling all of my friends. We're stacking up that money, money, yeah, money, money. Sun is shining bright.